Hello, hello. It is Kary Oberbrunner. Great to be with you, folks. This is our new future. We have been trying for 18 months. Not trying, we've been working. The team has been doing a fantastic job, and we are going to be dropping 7 big announcements today. And I cannot wait for you to see what's in store. So here's the thing. Let's get started by everybody jumping in, everybody sharing this, everybody tagging it. Let me know where you're from. And sure enough, in the comments, I want to be able to see you. Let me know where you are, who you are, and let's get rocking and rolling once the party gets started here with the big announcements. So as we get started today, I did go live on Facebook and I said, listen, it has been an incredible last 18 months. Folks, you've been through a lot. So Wanda from Florida, Yavinia, great to see you. We got people on YouTube. You've been through a lot and you are showing up filled up. We'll talk more about that in a second. Let's jump right in and give some goodness and value. By the way, I have like 5 screens up. I have tons of different things. So there's a lot of moving pieces today. Give some grace, and sure enough, we have all kinds of people that are thrilled to be here, all the way from Scotland. So we are truly international. So one of the things I'm going to do is I have a slide deck today, and I'm going to be sharing that slide deck with you. And I think you're going to really dig it. So let's see if this works. Let me know if you can see this. And Brenda, text me, my friend, if you can see this on the screen. That way I know. And we will hit present. So folks, this is our new future. It's May 25th, 2021. First time we're ever sharing this. And let's jump in. We have what's called a new focus. So you might say, Kary, what are you talking about, my friend? I thought you were always Kary Oberbrunner, Igniting Souls. I'll tell you what we are. We are now the Igniting Souls publishing agency. And let me talk to you about that for a little bit. What I mean by that is that we believe that our target audience is ACEs, authors, coaches, entrepreneurs, and speakers. By the way, thanks for being here. Let us know you're here. Tag somebody who's not here and share it. But our theme is ACEs, and I got to give a big shout out. We just are ready to drop the new website. We've been working incredibly hard. Let me walk you through this website because I'm proud of this website, not because of us. I'm proud. In fact, I showed my wife today, and Kelly, and she said, it's all about the tribe. And I said, absolutely. That's exactly the point. It's all about the tribe. Folks, wait till you see the new website. Let's take you on a little tour here. So this is now igningsouls.com. How cool is that? igningsouls.com. And we have a video playing in the background. It's all you. It's all you. Okay. And our theme, our real passion in life is we help you write, publish, and market your book the right way and turn it into 18 streams of income. Folks, you are going to absolutely dig this new website. We feature all the places our authors have been. We talk about how we can help you. We talk about the ACEs audience. This is taken, listen, clarity comes with action. And we've taken a lot of action, and it's taken us a lot of years to really nail this down. But today, for the first time ever, we're able to share it. Why we do it, our mission. Again, look at you, tribe. You look amazing. We have Igniting Souls. Guess what? This is a soul counter. You're going to hear more about this. Right now, it says 0 souls ignited because we haven't taken account. But this isn't about our souls we're igniting. This is about your audience and reach. So everybody jot down June 3rd. You're going to see something big called the Ignite-a-thon. We're going to have a big live stream where you are the focus, and all your readers, your viewers, your people that you're reaching, also serving the world. You know this. We support B1G1 with our different actions, and you can see that we are literally blowing up all over the world to help people that are in need, people who are getting human trafficked, people that, I mean, look at this. It's amazing. And this is what some of the profit is doing all over the world, is being reinvested. Okay, so we just are so thrilled about that. Hopefully you can see my screen. Let me know if you can still see my screen, ignitingsouls.com, because I want to be able to be walking you through that. So Brenda, text me if you can. We got case studies. We got the big people, the big leaders, you know what? And we got the big people down below. They're all big people. In fact, we say we love our clients. So listen, I don't care if you're running, you know, a $30 million business, or you're a YouTube star, or you're a TikTok, whatever. Listen, every single person that has is part of our tribe, we honor. I even say I trust our process so much I use it for all my own books. Seriously. All right, then you go down here and you look at the about, and keep giving me confidence, my friend, because I'm going blind. I got 50 screens up here. If you can see the about page, type in about. All right, so you're going to see about the company history, and you're going to see how we've partnered with Strategic Coach and EOS, and that's a big reason why we have so much clarity. Watch this video. It's going to blow your mind. I talk about how you are a brand. All right, you have a personal brand. You're going to meet our leadership team here. Brenda Hare, integrator, Amanda Painter, CFO, Josh Phillips, COO. And then folks, wait until you visit this in about a week. You're going to see over 40 people's names and photos and locations and their titles. Oh my gosh, you cannot ignite 100 million souls by 2030 unless you have an amazing team. Some of these pages are still being built today. Why? Because you have to market before you manufacture. You have to get ready. So if you're saying, how are you getting all this clarity, Kary? Listen, our team sat down and said, here's our core values, GPS. And you can look at that at your own time. And who's the most important team member? You. And you know this, folks. Seriously, the most important person in our business is you. We show up filled up, and you're going to hear more about that. Here's just a testimonial video. I encourage you to watch it. It is killer. It's Justin, and we pretty much did everything for that guy. And look, not a bad day when you hit #1 on Wall Street Journal, beat out Barack Obama. This is the true story, folks. Our clients have now beat out Oprah Winfrey, Barack Obama, Bill Gates, and my week I beat out Jordan. No, I lost to Jordan Peterson by 1. But my point is this, folks. We want to give everybody the ability to crush it. And so if this is lighting you up, type in on fire in the comments below. I'm not going to click products and services because it's a secret. I'll share it at the end. All right. But then if you click experiences, look at this, folks. Igniting Souls Conference. This is our big annual event. Learn more. And we're going to be popping in videos here where you can see, again, we still have dust on the website. So Brenda Hare and her team, Brenda Donegan and her team, and Tim, her husband, and all of her team. It's fantastic. IPS, check it out. It's the Igniting Souls Professional Network. You're going to watch a video on that in a moment. Show up, filled up, all the different things you're going to hear about today, including store, which leads to some brand new features that we're offering, including live streams. Again, you're going to get all this greatness, and then contact. So folks, let me know what you think so far. Are you digging this? There's 85 of you live. Wow, fantastic. I love it. And yeah, you can feel it. I mean, I told my wife today, I said, Kelly, I feel light today. I feel like on fire. I feel like for 18 months we've been in a war, and the war has been, against confusion, against I told us on Facebook today, against myself, right? Like, you have to push through some of these. You have to look in the mirror, and I think that when God takes you to a new level, This isn't my own quote, but you have to face a new devil. You know what I'm saying? And some of you feel it. You know that you are being called to a big adventure. And I'm just proud of you. I'm absolutely proud of you. So let me go back to the slideshow. I know the team's telling me, keep rolling, Kary. You're getting excited. I get it. I get it. It's all good. We have a team that is fantastic here. So let me stay back on track, because otherwise I'll start preaching to you all. So here we go now, our new focus. Oh, this is big, folks. Listen, why do we want you to go to the Facebook page and like the Facebook page and share it? Because you're going to be featured on it. We've said that, you know what, our company's not about just Kary and his books or just whatever. It's about you. And I purposely said, I want to be separated from the brand. Now you might be like, what the heck? What are you talking about, Kary? I've realized that, you know what, Igniting Souls is a lot bigger than me. It is. And I have talks with God where we talk about that, right? And not audibly, so don't think I'm a nut, but you get the point. I think that God wants to do something really big, and he has been doing something really big with the Igniting Souls brand. And as a result, the Kary Oberbrunner brand is going to be over here, and the Igniting Souls brand is going to be over here. Why? Because we feel like we can serve you bigger and better. We feel like it's less personality driven. We feel like, you know what, I've had to have big chats with myself about, Kary, you got to let go of control a little bit. You have to trust other people. You have to empower other people. So these are all the changes that you've been seeing the last 18 months. And it is good. Let me just say, it is really good. It is a good place. But here's some asks, okay? We're going to draw and give away some prizes. And Brenda texted me, am I giving away the prizes today? But here's the point. We're giving away show up, filled up shirts. And those who were chosen had to do one of three things. They had to like the page. And why do you want to like the page? Because you're going to be on the page soon, a lot of you. Also, Google reviews. Google reviews. Why? Because when people Google us, we want them to see Igniting Souls Publishing Agency. And by the way, a lot of you are in those pictures and your books and you're holding them up. So this is like, the more we all win, the more souls we ignite. You're going to feel that heartbeat today, that it's about you. It's about your book. It's about the souls you're igniting. It's about diversity. It's about different ethnicities, different countries, different genres. It's beautiful. And then lastly, we're giving away shirts for those. We're picking 3. So you got to be entered to win by liking the page, Google review, and also registering your chapter. Wait until you hear that. Folks, we're getting crazy results. You might say, how in the world are you getting these results? Look, here's Justin Donald beating out, at Barack. Here's Don Wenner last week. Don Wenner, #1 on all of Kindle. Folks, this isn't like #1 in a category of a category. This is #1 on all of Kindle out of millions and millions and millions and millions of books. Yes, one of our clients. We're excited. And even this one, you might say, Kary, but I'm not a multi-millionaire in Florida, and who cares? Here's one of you who sent me a message the other day, May 18th, and said, I just ordered my 10,000th copy of this book, and now I'm up to 12,000, and now I'm my second book, I have 3,000, and now I'm working on another. Folks, this is you. We are so proud of you. Absolutely excited. So different calls to action that I'm supposed to say at each point, okay? Let me speak to you. Let me look into your eyes, okay? Here's what I mean when I say, let me look in your eyes. We now are not simply a done with you publishing agency. So for years, we were only Author Academy Elite, where we would only help the do-it-yourselfers, and we would only help the people who said, do it with me. Now we're able to come to the world and say, look, there are certain people that have more time than money, and there are certain people that have more money than time. And you know what? Both are amazing. We're not going to turn our back on these people. or on these people. Now people can come to us and say, you know what, Kary, I'm running a company. I don't have time to learn how to publish a book. But you know what? I want your agency to help. And I want you to get me like #1, and I want you to sell a ton of books, and I want. And these people, fine. And other people are going to come to us and say, Kary, I don't have a lot of money. Please don't forget about me. And we're going to say, you know what? Awesome. Look, we have coaches that can support you in BAE and SAE. You're going to hear about this type of stuff, but we literally can help both groups of people now. And is that cool or what? Type in if that's cool. I think it's so amazing. I really do. Because we had chats like, do we just forget these people? Do we just forget these people? Like, what is God asking us to do? Now we can serve both, the done for you and the done with you. So you might say, Kary, I'm one of those done. I'm one of those done for you people. Like, do it for me. Great. Go to ethoscollective.vip, and you can chat with our team today, and we'll talk about everything we can do. And we have project managers. I have private clients that I work with one-on-one for 2 hours a month. It's pretty slick. Okay. And then other people might say, hey, I want to go to authoracademyelite.com. Like, that's it. Great. Go to authoracademyelite.com/application. All right. And let's keep rolling here. I get it. This might be a little bit longer than you thought. Chill out. No, I'm kidding. All right. Let's go now to our next one. Our next little slide here. Again, there's a lot of goodness today, folks, but I want to give you the full vision. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Okay. This is for people who want big results without a big budget. If you are not using Amazon ads, listen, we can crush it for you. Amazon ads. I've sold like 800 books just through Amazon ads the last couple months. That's on top of all the other ones, right? So I've never used Amazon ads because I didn't trust anybody with them, right? They weren't getting results. Now we have an Amazon ads purchase. Amazon SEO. Amazon's the 3rd largest search engine in the world, and some of you are not optimizing your SEO. And you might say, how are all these people, how are all your clients selling all these things, these books, these 4 things put together? Okay, and we have SEO for keywords. How can you crush it in different categories so that you get orange flags, bestseller, and then Amazon starts sending your book out to people. And then we even have something for all the podcast people. Folks, the point is this. We don't sit around and say, hey, how can we make money? Last time I checked, our company doesn't. I don't think we've ever said that. Here's what we say. How can we help our authors ignite more souls? Like, that is plastered across all of our mission and vision. So if you're saying, Kary, I want to check out that SEO. I want to check out those ads. I want to check out that stuff. Listen, I don't want to learn Amazon ads. That's someone's specific career calling. And this is where the Dan Sullivan book, you really need to start thinking about it. Who, not how. Stop saying, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? When you do that, you feel overwhelmed. Start looking for the who's who can accomplish the hows in your life. And that's why we're growing so quickly. And that's why we're having a ton of successes, because we're literally saying, that's the best person for that. That's the best person for that. And we go out and find them, and then we allow them to come in and give ISPA, Igniting Souls Publishing Agency, the best of the best. Love it. Lots of you are, hey, let's give an award to the most engaged member. I want you to start, listen, there's almost 100 people here. Start tagging people. Start telling people you need Amazon ads. You need SEO. Why? Because you got a good book and I believe in you. Okay, rock and roll. Let's keep rolling here. All right, this is big. This is big. I told you there's 7 big ones today. I think we're on 1. It took me 22 minutes. I'm going. And we even have special guests. Listen, Steve Jobs could do fun little things. I'm going to do some fun things today, okay? Oh my gosh. Brenda Hare, amazing book. Unhackable, pretty slick as well. This is an old number. Oh my gosh, this is an old number. In fact, Brenda, you know it's an old number. Log into Pubby and tell me how much that is. How many we listen. We have something that's killer, and it's how to get legitimate reviews. And here's what. How would you all like a trial for free? Would that be cool? Experiment with this thing. I negotiated with the founder a crazy cool trial for you that gives you extra features, and let's drop in that link for everybody. So everybody gets a car for what, everybody gets a review for being here today. So we're gonna drop in that for you. And folks, these are things that I'm doing. If you're saying, how are you doing this, Kary? How are you cranking these books out? How are you? Listen, everything I'm doing, I'm the guinea pig. I'd rather be the guinea pig, take the risk, and have to fund it and pay for the mess ups, so that I can then bring it to you and say, look, we've tested it, it's perfected, it's amazing. Okay, so now you have everybody. Listen, Danielle, and you might say, does this work? Boom, Danielle right there, 15 reviews. Some of you, that would be amazing if you got 15 reviews on your book. The point is this: use the link. I'll tell you why. Because we negotiated with the founder special extra benefits. Okay. And full disclosure, yeah, we get like $5 a month or something, So like, I'm 100% real with everybody here. Okay. Do I want you to use your link? Yeah. Because you know what we do then? We reinvest it in R&D and get more value for you. Okay. Awesome. Let's go back and get some more. And again, if you don't like it, then stop subscribing to it. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. All right, next thing. I told you there's some big ones here. Type in shared if you shared. Okay, type in shared if you shared, because I told you we're going to give some awards here at the end. Oh my gosh, this is huge. Global live stream, celebrate your book. Folks, Mike is the guy I'm using. Mike is the guy. By the way, it's Mike Dominy's birthday. Type in happy birthday, Mike. You're going to see him on a recorded video here in a little bit. His wife, Kelsey, took him out for a birthday lunch. He couldn't be here. Folks, I don't know if you know this, but when you see me do a live stream with a client, guess how much we charge. I'm just throwing it out there. Guess how much we have to charge when I do a live stream book launch with an influencer, because of all the tech, all the graphics, all the setup, all the team members, and then me taking my eye off the ball for the company to go invest it in someone. Guess how much this costs? Somebody guess. And I'll tell you what, it's worth every dime, because Dr. Joe said it was. And Dr. Joe's been on Amazon bestseller for, I think, 8 weeks now. But here's Dana's right. She's exactly right. It costs $5,000. Now listen, I know that put everybody out, a lot of people out, and they couldn't do that. So we sat down as a team and we said, what can we do for those that can't do that? How can we make that 90% off? Guess what? Our team is so amazing, they did it. They figured out how to do all of it for $500. So this is where you have a book launch, you are celebrated, you are blasted everywhere, you get the recordings, you get graphics made about you, you get a support member to be dropping links for your brand and business. And folks, listen, for $500. Now you can go out and do it yourself and waste about 100 hours. Or you can say, you know what, I'm going to use ISPA. But here's the problem. We only do one a week. We only do one a week. And a bunch of you have already purchased your slot. So here's what we're doing. We're looking at the full year of 2021 and saying we can only do one a week. And if you know your launch week, you got to get your slot today. Because once these slots are filled, we're like, oh, sorry, you're out till 2022. And you might say, Kary, but I just want to launch a new version of my book. Perfect for you. If you say, hey, I want to do an audiobook launch, excellent. If you say, Kary, I want to do a book launch because I'm launching a new course, excellent. So how many of you have done, have already purchased your slot? Go ahead, type in got mine, because I know about 8 of you have already gotten yours. And if you think, Kary, I don't know my exact date. Get it today, and then we'll find the date and lock it in. So this is the same guy who's doing mine, Mike Dominy. He's going to do your book launch for you, your book launch party. Our whole team's going to stop everything to serve you. It's truly amazing. Okay. All right. Next thing. Here we go. We're gonna bring on some guests here in a moment, but let's share with you. Oh, this is big. Folks, do not miss this day. Do not miss this. Let me tell you what this is. This is the Author Elite Awards. Now listen, we've always done it for free, and we've always wanted it to, listen, I invest, by the time I pay for the tech, the team, the judges, the trophies, the LED wall, the stage, I just want you to realize, like, this is legit. Okay, this is an absolute legit 50K. 50K, easy, a check that we write to run Author Elite Awards. Easy. Here's the point. We're letting you register for free until May 31st. So folks, if you have not registered to get your book in, the Author Elite Awards, do it. Because why? June 1st, for the first time ever, we're charging. And you might say, why in the world would you charge, Kary? Because it's a big bill. Okay. But here's what I know. Here's what I know. Unless you charge for something, a lot of times people don't value it. So we've literally said for 3.5 years, here you are. Here's the Author Academy Awards, and then the Oscars shut us down. So now we're the Author Elite Awards. But you right now today can submit your book for free until May 31st. Then from June 1 to July 1, it costs you $100. Why? Because we need to fund it. And we buy all kinds of things, and we do media training, and it's amazing. And here's what I know. Here's what I know. We're going to get more people when we charge, which is ridiculous. But that's unfortunately what you have to do sometimes. There's a quarter of you who've signed up compared to the first one. What's up with that? But here's the good news. You ready for this? You all, and we're raising the bar. We're raising the bar. If you think the Author Elite Awards have been good in the past, wait until you see this next year. Seriously, it's going to be fantastic. Here's the other cool thing. We're making you all, if you want, affiliates. Is that ridiculous or what? We're telling you, listen, you get $50 every time anyone clicks your link and submits their book. Why not? Why not? Why not give you half and say, here you go? So folks, all the groups that you're in, all the author groups, all the indie authors, why do we want to do this? Because we want to reach 100 million souls by 2030. And you know what? Now you all get affiliate links, and you all can and here's what you're going to do. You're going to want to share that quick, because other people are going to beat you to it. And all the groups that you're in, you start inviting people, and here's what's going to happen. It's going to raise the bar of the entire awards at a higher level. Is that cool or what? So invite 10 people, 10 times 50. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's $500. Invite 10 authors, and there you go. You pay for your live stream launch. Pretty slick. All right. Next, here we go. Our new course. Oh my gosh, our new course, the Infinite Partnership System. If you saw me in Miami recently, that's where I was. Folks, Infinite Partnership System. Drop in infinitepartnershipsystem.com. Can you do that? We have a new training. Here's what. Full transparency. Our ad platform got shut down in December. I'm just being real with you, folks. And you know what? A lot of people build their entire businesses around ads. And I said, you know what? We're not going to do that. We're not going to build our entire business around ads that can decide to shut you down or shut you on or disapprove you. I'll tell you what, that's giving up control. You can't run a business when you have no control. So what did I do? I went out and found Tyler, the guy who's blowing up his business without ads. And I said, you know what? Tell me your secrets. No, I went in and I added value to him. And I said, listen, I see your system. I think we can blow it up. I think we can blow it up. So Brenda and Amanda and I, we all flew down to Miami. We filmed a course. We took this to the next level, and we leak it out on June 7th for the first time ever. If you are someone today that says, I want to grow my business to 6, 7, or 8 figures, and you might say, Kary, why are you talking about money a lot? Because I, for 12 years, had to do my passion as a side hustle. That's why. Listen, if you, and some of you know, if you're doing a side hustle right now, type in the word side hustle. If you're having to run your business with a side hustle where you have to do your day job over here, and then you have to do your dream job in the margins of life, you know it's difficult. And for 12 years, I did it. And I invested part of my heart into my passion. The day changes when you can say, I'm all in, I'm investing my whole heart in my passion. That's why I want you to earn money. That's why I know you need to go pro. So infinitepartnershipsystem.com, for the first time ever, we're teaching this. And here's what I know. Tyler's going to be there, and we're going to co-teach it. And we are going to give you absolute gold. Just like McDonald's changed the restaurant business with a speedy service system. This is that big. This is the system on how to build your business without any ad spend or any risk. Show me who's doing that. Nobody. People think it can't be done. I watched Tyler do it, and I said, you know what? Let's take it to the next level. So there you go. And listen, my heart goes out to Rachel. Rachel's got 2 day jobs. She's exhausted. I get it. And then you have to go and write your book. I get it. I used to write my books at 3 a.m. while I had a day job. I totally get it. And feeding a kid with a bottle. Like, I get it. I absolutely get it. It doesn't always have to be like that. So jump in and register for the free training, okay? This was stellar. How many of you were here? Oh my gosh, was this amazing. The one-day workshop, we tried it as an experiment. It was absolutely fantastic. Here's the people whose faces are lit up. Do they look excited or what? We did a Your Secret Name one day. A lot of you said, bummer, I missed it. That's okay. You know, you missed it. That's okay. Who knows if we'll ever do a Your Secret Name one day again. I think we might. I don't know. But here's what I know. Don't miss the next 2. Show Up Filled Up is the next one on July 10th. Here's what I know about this one. This is the one-day workshop where you're going to learn how to create partnerships. I want to read the back really quick, and then we're going to bring Nikki on. She's going to talk about ignite your business one day. Listen to this. Let me know if you've heard Zig Ziglar's quote. Here's what it says. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help other people get what they want. How many of you have heard that before? Type in yes if you've heard that. But here's the problem. You ready for this? Here's the problem. The problem is Zig Ziglar said it, people love it, but until now, no one knew the 8 steps required to actually do it. You see that? Folks, if you need partnerships, how can I go down and fly down to Tyler and all of a sudden now we create a huge business? How can I partner with Dan Sullivan? How can I partner with Gino Wickman? How do I partner with Jill Young? Yes, it's in Firing Partnership Track, which costs $15,000 because we go really, 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 really deep. But I wrote a $19 or $9 ebook on the topic, and now I'm taking people on a one-day deep dive where you actually identify your partners and then you create a plan. I say learn the secret and leverage the secret, and for the rest of your life you will know how to create partnerships with 8 simple steps. Is that cool or what? All right. Kelly's asking a question. Somebody help her out. What's the link for the book launch? I don't know. Kelly, you help us out, my friend. Or Tanisha, you help us out. Thank you so much, my friend. Show Up Filled Up. Look, we're up to 97 people. More and more people are jumping on. Thank you very much. Listen, this is exciting. Now let's bring on our friend, Nikki. Can you hear us? Do an audio.
I hear you, and
I
hello,
gotcha.
everyone.
I gotcha. So listen, Nikki, you've been, are you excited about this whole launch today?
Yeah, I'm excited about it all. I know it's going to be good. I cannot wait to get to another Igniting Souls conference where our bodies are together, right? The
Oh my
virtual
gosh.
was great, but the level of activity that we can do virtually is unheard of, but then to also be there in person. So those of you who are going in person, can't wait. Hi, Kara.
Absolutely.
I'm seeing everyone start to chime in. I can't wait to see you guys. It'll come fast.
It will. It will. Yeah. And you're right. The show up filled up. It will be in person or online. Let's talk about the business one
Oh,
day.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about the Ignite Your Business one day. What are people going to get from that?
Yeah. Well, I just want to say, why we're even doing it so they get it. So, what I teach in everything I do business is always the same because it works. So it's kind of like Kary was saying, fire ring partner track. Now I've got this book. Well, the thing is, not everyone wants to be in a year-long program. And I saw that months ago, and I kept saying, this would be so cool if I could just have one day and do like a workshop. Let me do it. And Kary's like, okay, go for it. So we planned this thing, and it is going to be so good. I'm going to take the boot camps that I feel like really get you going. Now, there'll be some people that are up and running, but if you feel like you're not going, making money, so we know the things: income, influence, and impact. If you have been up and running for 2, 3, 10 years and you're not doing the level of influence, impact, and income you want, still hop on. But this is the foundation. And so by the end of this training, 8:30 in the morning till 3 or so at night in July, you will have this structure all set and ready to go. And I'm just looking at some of the faces on here. Dana recently did this with me. Now some people know if you do it privately, it's crazy. It's super expensive. Why not do this in this workshop with just me and you, the small group, where we're going deep the whole day long and you leave with it done? I can't wait. I'm so excited. Danielle's like, boot camp on steroids. Yeah, probably. They know me. They know I'm high energy, but I just have such a passion for whoever signs up for that thing that they will leave just feeling mind blown. Like, I know what I'm doing. This is awesome. I make money.
Like the confidence, like you're going to give them the confidence. That's a lot of it. And I know if people went out and hired a business coach per hour, you're looking at, $200 an hour or something like that. They're going to get, I think 8:30 to maybe even, I don't know, like, don't quote me, I'm like 4:30, like 8 hours straight. And what are some, just give us 60 seconds more. What are some of the things that they're going to learn that day specifically?
Yeah, it's the nuts and bolts. So it's going to be cleaning up your sort of what I might call mission, vision, and values, but like your foundation, what it is that I do, your big offer, and how you present it. And no more like mixed messaging. What you speak. So like your branding, your catchphrases, your mottos will coexist with your products. If you don't know your products for sure, if you literally are saying, I don't know if I have a buyer's journey. Okay, well, what if you have a buyer's journey and yet you don't have a unique selling proposition? So like there's all these different things that are going to bring someone to your website and be like, I'm buying, versus someone else's website and think, I don't really know what they offer. And I mean, this is what holds people back. So you will leave with your business strategy ready to go. And now it's just implement.
Brilliant. Thanks so much, my friend. We're super excited. So right now, folks, again, all these one days have limited seating because it literally has the technology limitations that we don't want hundreds and hundreds of people. This is Nikki and you time in a small group. Thank you so much.
Yep. I'm excited. See you guys later.
I'm going to bring on Daphne. Daphne crushed it the other day with me right here. Talk about the one day. Can breakthroughs happen in one day workshops?
Oh my gosh, absolutely, positively, and any Mary Poppins word that may associate with that. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
There you go.
All it takes is one day.
Mm.
I think we have fallen into the trap that it takes time. And I dare say that those who engage in a one day have already put their time in. That one day is that 1 degree that I talk about. It's, you know, the 1 degree difference between really cold water and frozen, between really hot water and boiling. And a one day can provide that 1 degree that you need to have that breakthrough. So I'm in love with one days. I'm all about laser focused, get in, do it, get out, move on and up.
That's how I was, you know, when I did my advanced degrees. I'm like, you know, I don't want to spread it out for 4 years. Like, let's crush it, you know? And I think it is. It's, you know, why does the military have this immersion experience? It's because you literally have transformation. And remember, like Valerie from Saturday, and Christy from Saturday, you know, and we had Sherry, you know, Betty. Oh
Betty, I mean, she's like got a whole weekend planned.
Yeah.
She already started inviting people. And
Women of Worth weekend. That's the goal. You come to the one day. She now has a product, a program. She's certified, and she's actually made back her investment with this concept of Women of Worth weekend. So thank you so much, my friend.
You bet. Remember, she's got a product, a program, and a purpose. And that's what working with Nikki also will help everybody figure out.
I love it. I think these one days are really going to really blow up. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. And here she is, folks. Betty, look what she says. Awesome. So listen, we got a lot of other stuff. I'm going to keep rolling. ISPN video. I'm going to skip it. It's a great video. We have it on the replay page. The Igniting Souls Professional Network. It's amazing. It's once a month. It's where all people, professional from all over the world who share in our passion, can jump in. The Igniting Souls Professional Network. We're changing the name. It was the Igniting Souls Gathering, and we just felt with more clarity that it really needs to be the ISPN, and so that is fantastic. And sure enough, there we go. All right. So what does Danielle say? What does Vivian say? They say every single month this event delivers even more than I expect. You are missing out by not being there. I didn't ask them to post this, by the way, but we break into these small groups, and it's like conference, except in a micro way. Not microwave, but micro way. And this video, I encourage you to watch it. Not today, because we have some other great guests that we got to get to. But let's jump right in now. And we have Unhackable Press, my friend. Michelle, how are you doing today?
Hey, I am doing great. Thank you.
Hey, listen.
So much exciting
stuff
here. Oh, you know what? I wouldn't have been able to sleep last night.
It was tough. It was tough. And you've been around the tribe for a few years, so you get it. You've helped authors, but you kind of see how we're taking things to a whole new level.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. It just blows my mind. When I first met Kary, he was doing like what I thought I wanted to do with my life. And I'm like, well, he's doing it so well. I'm just going to start referring people to him, and I'm going to go do something else. And then that happened. So, but
I'll tell you what, you are helping amazing. You're filling a need here with moms of addicts. Is that correct?
Yes. I like to say moms of addicted loved ones, but my unhackable will be like unhackable and then moms of addicts. Unless I come up with something better. I mean, I call ourselves the chief hope builders. We build hope for our children. But I just feel like moms of addicts, that's who I'm speaking to. And
let's talk about that, because you know, I had a family member who, you know, struggled with addiction, and let's talk about this. So what is Unhackable Press? When you heard it, the Unhackable book, and how your passion could piggyback on all the success of Unhackable, the Wall Street Journal, USA Today bestseller, why did you say, you know what, I'm gonna use that framework to help my tribe, which is Unhackable Moms?
So I guess the word hacked, moms, so many moms who are in this space worry that their children are going to die. They're frozen in fear. And so they never live out their purpose. They just become stuck, severely stuck, and understandably, because it is an epidemic. And so when I saw Unhackable, I thought, oh my goodness, I need this for my moms. I need to help unstick them, because if I can then go out and certify this program for moms and they can learn how to help their children, it can exponentially multiply, and we can have programs all in different communities who then go out, like moms who are now unhacked, they can go out and spread the word about the stigma and how to find better substance use care for their children, for everybody. And it's just such a difficult place right now for so many moms and dads too. But I just serve moms because I'm a mom, and it happened to me. Our son went through opioids to heroin to meth, and I just never thought he and his wife would ever recover. And so I lived in this space of fear for a very long time of my grandchildren, because I thought they would die, and then had guardianship. I've been raising these grandchildren, but now our son and daughter-in-law are over 2 years in recovery. So I've seen the transformation that can happen, and I want to bring that hope to other moms. So yeah, and I thought this is a perfect place to do that.
Well, that is so good. And when Brenda Hare came to me with this idea and said, listen, Unhackable's done great. And you and I both know, Michelle, that over, I think, 200 people have bought Unhackable domains, Unhackable teachers, Unhackable body, Unhackable human, Unhackable parenting, Unhackable teen. You know that, well, Brenda said, listen, let's borrow that platform of Unhackable, allow authors to put their own spin on it, and ignite more souls. And we said, absolutely. So when do you think your book's going to come out? When's the goal?
Well, my goodness, like after I want to hurry up and get off this call and sign up to do my book launch. And my goal would be to launch at Mother's Day of next year. And so I'm writing this book with moms in my membership who are going through this, and they are contributing their stories to this. And I said, hey, you know, a goal without a wish, I mean, a wish without a goal, like we have to put a date on this. So I just am finishing up my proposal. And so I'm on fire. I have all 30 days already kind of outlined. So hopefully May next year, Mother's Day, we're going to launch. So it'll be done before then, but you know.
I love it. I love it. Fantastic.
Thanks.
All right. Well, we are so proud of you, and thanks for helping moms.
Go do it.
Yes.
Join Unhackable Press, because your message will be so much, it'll be heard so much louder if you do. Yeah.
Well, we started with 30 slots. 8 of you have already jumped in. So we have 22 left. You know that in these quarterly meetings that we do, I get to spend 2 hours with all the Unhackable Press people. We actually map out your title, your subtitle, your table of contents, your buyer's journey. So I cannot wait. And I have someone very close to me who is addicted to heroin, and you know, most of my growing up years. So your book is something I'm really going to get behind. I cannot wait.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. You take care, my friend. All right. We have some more amazing people. This is big. So I'm bringing Doug on. Doug is our new radio host. So Doug, good to see you, my friend. How are you doing?
Hey, Kary, I'm doing great. It's been a crazy couple weeks, but really enjoying every second of it. So
listen, I'm so proud of you, because it's, you know, you have One Shot, One Life book. You've taken action. You've started your own masterminds, built around just finances, or more than that?
Well, we do our basic foundational study with One Shot, One Life with the book. And then we have started last year, You versus Money, which is our basic money management curriculum. And so we started our mastermind groups with that, had great results. And so we're continuing to grow that, continue to grow the brand, and then adding radio to the whole process too. So excited.
That was a big win, man. And I forget, but like 300 people have commented on your new radio announcements. So isn't it cool how when you say yes to your next best step, God's like, okay, now I'm giving you this. Now I'm giving you this. So let's talk about mini books, because when you read or heard me teach Dan Sullivan's concept of the gap and the gain, give us the quick story about why that resonates, because that's just one of many mini books, 30 that he's written. But tell us about the gap and the gain, one of the mini books.
What really hit me with that is we were actually at our firing in-person event. This was about a year and a half ago. My wife came with me, and that was awesome. And she got to meet everybody. But you were teaching the concept of what Dan teaches in regards to gap and the gain. I have taught this every single time I lead a mastermind group now. I work with one-on-one people that I coach, and just in general, because I think if you have a personality like mine that is very driven and very goal-oriented and focused, you keep moving to the next step. In the process, though, I don't know if the viewers can relate to this, but I will regularly, even still to today, it's kind of a habit at this point, and I've been trying to break it. But there's a time, where you start questioning your worth. Am I making a difference? Is my effort truly worth it? Is this the path I should be going on? And all of these negative thoughts start consuming your mind. And what Dan says is, for a person like myself, and he said he had interviewed, thousands of entrepreneurs that were exactly the same way. And he found what made entrepreneurs who were really satisfied and joyful with what they're doing versus the ones who were really frustrated was the difference between the gap and the gain. And the gap is, once you achieve a goal, you're on to the next goal until you try to achieve what you think you're going to ultimately achieve. He said where successful entrepreneurs who are very satisfied with who they are and what they're doing, once they achieve a goal, they stop, they turn around, and they celebrate that moment. They celebrate the win, and they realize where they've come from, where they've gotten to. Then they turn back around and said, I want to keep moving forward. I want to keep impacting lives and achieve that next goal. So it's that regular process of celebrating your wins, realizing who you're impacting, and in that process, it's been satisfying. I teach my kids this because they're like me, for better or for worse. They're high achievers. And I always tell them, no matter what you're doing in life, I don't care if you're, a loan processor like my son is at a bank, or you're a hairstylist like my daughter is, that you're impacting somebody's life. You're making their day better. And when I go into the radio station every day, I realize that my job is to help influence and make the listeners' lives better. Impact their lives, add value. When I know I am doing that, that's when I get satisfaction and fulfillment.
I love it. I love it.
To add the gap and the gain in the process as well. So it's cool.
So let me ask you this. If the gap and the gain was a 500-page book, do you think you would have struggled reading it? Or do you think sometimes we write books that have a lot of fluff, or we got to fill the space, when Dan's books are 80 pages with 20 pages? Oh, there, look at that. Hold that thing up, because we are the publisher for those. But those, I guess you got a few. But why do you think mini books are hot? And we're going to share with everyone in just a moment how they can get. I love that. And here it is. Here's my first mini book. Hold that, right? But why do you think mini books are so powerful for today's busy people?
I think teaching a main concept that somebody can grab onto right away and implement is what people want.
Wow.
And here's the thing. My book, really, if you think about it, my book's kind of a mini book, but here's the reality. Each of these books, they might be many as far as the word count, but the actual concept, principles, and application are probably the most powerful that you can utilize. I think you refine it down in such a powerful moment that and process that people can grab it right away and move forward with it. I mean, this one's going to be awesome, I hear. Right? So
That's right.
I use
Well,
that phrase a lot. You show
well,
up, build up, right?
well, and I'll tell you what, man, I'm excited. I've never done a color book,
Nice.
you know, and it's short. I actually stuffed it in my pocket. It's 5x8 on purpose. But yeah, here's the other thing, Doug. I think because a mini book's like 4 times shorter than the average book, imagine that. If you're an author, you could do 4 in a year. Like
Right.
this is actually possible. If you're doing 1 big book a year, well, break it down into 4 mini books. So we say this. What do we say? I can't read it. More impact, less time. More impact, less time. So are you ready for this, Doug? This is a surprise, I think, to you.
All right.
I got to share this with you, my friend.
By the way, congratulations. What a great day. This is so fun.
It is fun.
I'm so proud of you, and I just want to say way to go.
Well, thank you. And being the gap in the game, I will stand back and celebrate. But here's what I want to share with you. This is pretty nutty, all right? I've been studying Dan, and I know that there's a formula for writing. Like this is literally show up, filled up. Okay, I think it is. Yeah, it is. So you can see that in show up, filled up, there's a formula here that we now know about how to do mini books. And there's a certain way you put in the illustrations. There's a certain theme. There's a certain amount of subheadings. You want to know how I wrote this book so quick? Because people are saying, how the heck did you write this book? By the way, we're going to give everyone the formula here in a moment. So hang on. Wait till you hear this. I wrote it while sitting on the Peloton bike.
There you go.
I'm serious. So I'm not even
joking.
Have
sweat onto this book.
Oh my gosh. It was the most fun thing. Like whenever I heard people say, yeah, you could write a book in a weekend, I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. Like Elixir took me 4 years and, you know, whatever. But now, because I've kind of studied this and I studied Dan and, you know, we're partners in a lot of way. We have free zones going on. I know the formula. So here's what we decided to do, Doug, I'm saying Dan Sullivan. Here's what we decided to do. Everybody who gets a conference ticket and does the VIP, instead of having Spark Day be this speaker who's disconnected from this speaker, who's inspirational but disconnected from this speaker, here's what we're doing at the Spark Day. We're literally saying that the entire half day is completely designed so that you walk out with your mini book.
Wow.
Is that crazy? Yep. So like there's a little bit of pre-work. So you don't come in just like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. A little bit of pre-work we're going to give you, but we are going to give you the spreadsheets for life, the formula for life, and literally you're going to walk in and I'm going to show you exactly what we did. And here's the proof. And you watch it launch, right? And Doug's got one and Dan's got a bunch. But we know what this can do for your business. And I'm not saying full books are bad. They still have their place. I'm not going to build coaching certification around this and all that. But the point is this, Doug, how cool would that be if someone learned the skill of how to write mini books for the rest of their life? Would that be worth it?
Oh, it'd be great. And the process is great. Like with anything, you know, I do a lot of training. When people ask me to do training, I have a process for that puts together really quick. The radio shows that we do, I have a format for the show and I put that together and I fill in the blanks. This is going to be a powerful tool. It reminds me of my friend, Dr. Warren Wiersbe, who passed on a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
He shared with me, I had just an incredible afternoon with him one day. And one of the things he shared with me is he said, Doug, as people of faith, we need to keep getting the message out in different ways. So keep finding ways to get the message out in a powerful way that's relevant to people today. This is another great tool. I'm super excited for it to come out. And,
you know, it's not going to be a hardcover, but you make it an ebook, a paperback, and then here's the cool thing, an audiobook.
Yep.
So literally when people come to Spark Day, they will walk away with 3 products. And last thing I'll show you, Doug, and then I know I got to get rolling. I'm getting alerts, people telling me to roll. But like, you look down here, growth-minded grit, positive optimism, servant leadership, agency. Like, all my next mini books are already being outlined, and then I'm going to hop on the Peloton and read them. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, I can literally go from, hey, it took me 18 years to do 9 books, to now I may do 9 books in 24 months. Like, you never know. Cool.
Very cool. Good job. Way to go.
All right, my friend. So proud of you. What's your radio station that we can listen to?
1400 KLIN. We're really excited about that and getting it going. And we're in final negotiations for my own show, which is great. And hopefully that'll be wrapped up this week and we can start announcing some things.
So proud of you, man.
Thank you.
Enjoy it. All right. We'll see you.
For your help. You bet.
Awesome. So, folks, here's the thing. VIP tickets are limited, just because the tech and then the room itself. Here's what we know. Some of you are saying, Kary, I don't know if I should go to conference, or I haven't redeemed my conference ticket yet, or I don't know if I should upgrade. Here's the point. Spark Day is literally going to be teaching you a skill that you will use for the rest of your life, many books, a framework, a process, and you'll be able to pop in your information and get that mini book done. So I want to encourage you right now to get that mini book ticket, which is essentially your Spark Day. And here's the other cool thing as we wrap up this section. I'm so jacked about this, so excited that I'm going to give you, everyone who upgrades to VIP by May 28th, a private bonus roundtable with me, small group only. And we're going to teach you how to come up with your title, your subtitle. And they didn't tell me to say this, but I even think we can come up with a lot of your table of contents, all before you enter the room for Spark Day. Did you catch this? If you're going to do it anyway, do it by May 28th. And then you're also going to get a private roundtable where we're going to prepare you. So before you walk in the room, you have your title, you have your subtitle. So the point is this, folks, drop in the link and let's get people rolling. If you have your VIP ticket, type in VIP. I see Lynn has hers. I see Danielle has hers. I see Faye has hers. You get the point. All right. So that's why we cannot have everyone get VIP tickets, because there's not enough space. So get it now, lock it in. You'll walk away with 3 products, the ability on how to do those. And I can't wait. All right, let's show you the conference speakers. And then we got some other things here. You're doing great, folks. Really proud of you. I get it. It's a little bit long, but listen, you're still here and you're having fun. Oh, big thing first, chapter game. No, let me go back. Our conference speakers. Here we go. These are just the ones that we have locked in today. All right. Mark LaChance, biggest TikTok agency ad company in Canada, blowing it up. He's coming to talk about the lucky formula. All right. You have Evan, who's coming to talk about how you never need to hire another person again. Why? Because of AI, artificial intelligence, even for bootstrapping entrepreneurs, solopreneurs. I'm going to talk about this guy later. Sophie, my co-writer for Elixir Project and Elixir Project screenplay and TV pilot, coming to talk all about, with Sarah McDermott, how you can write your books in a very powerful way where you see them on the stage. So if you want to write faster, even if it's not fiction, you write in a way where it's essentially being broadcasted. And this is how I write. I've written this way for years, where I literally get the book in my head, and it's an experience. I don't write a book. I write a screenplay. I write an experience. I write in that way. And that's why we can create Your Secret Name One Day and Deeper Path and this type of thing. Dan Sullivan, the world's foremost entrepreneur coach. You look at every big entrepreneur around the world, Dan Sullivan's been their coach. He's coming to actually speak on the gap in the game. When I say he's coming, him and I are going to do a special exclusive webinar. He's so busy. He's in Canada, but he said, Kary, I'm going to do this for your people. So we're going to record it the gap and the gain. It's going to be fantastic. Tyler, I've mentioned him, co-partner with IPS, Infinite Partnership System. This guy, amazing. With Get Leverage, NASA hires him, ClickFunnels hires him, all kinds of big companies hire him to Nick to get their companies smoother, more efficient. All right. And then you have Jill Young, our coach, who just teaches fantastic business principles. Folks, this is just the beginning. This guy, Brian, oh my gosh, I'm going to let you hear him speak. Mind-blowing. I told the story this morning. I was on I was riding on the exercise bike. No, I don't even know who this dude is. I heard him speak and I said, that is power. And I'm going to play the clip for you. This guy's not big time. This guy's an intern. Okay. The world might say, what are you doing? You're an intern. Get this. He owns his position. He owns his role. And you know what? He was on stage and he spoke and he recorded it and he uploaded it to Instagram, and millions of people the next morning heard it and it blew up and it became viral. And now he's a featured speaker with Motiversity, which is the largest YouTube channel for motivational speaking. Wait until you hear this. You ready for this treat? And he's coming to conference as of 24 hours ago. I was like, God, please let him return my call, right? I said, listen, we got to get this guy. We have got to get Brian. Watch this. You'll know what I'm talking about when I play it. It's worth it. Listen to it. If this does not light you up, you are dead, okay? I'm just saying. If this does not light you up, you are dead. Listen to this, folks. It is fantastic. And then I'm coming to you, Dana. Get ready.
McDonald's is a last name. Abercrombie and Fitch, last names. Armani is a last name. Baskin Robbins is last name. Walgreens, last name. Wrigley's, last name. Welch's grape juice, last name. Here you are, you think you're buying a product. You are not buying a product, you're buying a name. You think you're wearing.
You guys tell me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Type in below if you can hear me. I'm gonna give it another shot, okay? Here we go, my friend. Let me know if you can hear it. Here we go.
A product. Hey, look at this product. No, you're saying look at this family. And what you don't know is while you're making every family rich, you're making yourself broke. So you done went to one family called Wells Fargo and got $200,000 so you can go to another family called Rolls Royce so you can give them money and get yourself a car so you can go back to the hood and see the Joneses and say, look at what I got. Meanwhile, Wells Fargo, their family's sitting up being rich, and Harley Davidsons and Rolls Royce are being rich, and the Joneses are sitting there holding up people's stuff saying, look at what we did and we broke. What if I told you that your blessing is attached to your name? That part of the reason why you're not wealthy yet is because you keep trying to make Yolanda wealthy. You keep trying to make Tasha wealthy. What if you made Johnson's wealthy? What if you started?
We're going to get it, folks. It's worth it. Hang with me, folks. All right. We're almost there. A little tech issue. I'll rewind it just a tiny bit.
Being rich, and Harley Davidsons and Rolls Royce are being rich, and the Joneses are sitting there holding up people's stuff saying, look at what we did and we broke. What if I told you that your blessing is attached to your name? that part of the reason why you're not wealthy yet is because you keep trying to make Yolanda wealthy. You keep trying to make Tasha wealthy. What if you made Johnson's wealthy? What if you started thinking about your kids? What if you started thinking about your legacy? What if God started dropping Canaan and opening up windows of heaven? Because now you're not just thinking about you, you're thinking kingdom. There are some people who are attached to you who say, Mom, can you do something with this name? There's some people who say, Dad, can you do something with this name? Maybe God gave you the name to change and reverse some of the stuff that the name meant one day. I wish there was somebody in this room that said my name might mean one thing right now, but I promise after today, this name's getting ready to change. I promise after today, everybody's going to want my last name. I'm here to let you know you are a curse breaker. You're thinking kingdom. You are not just getting married, you're breaking a curse. You are not just graduating from college, you're breaking a curse. You are not just getting out of high school, you're breaking a curse. You are not just saved, you're breaking a curse. And everybody around you is about to be blessed because of what God is ready to do in your life. McDonald's.
Is that crazy? I'll tell you what, I've been watching that for about 3 months. Yeah, Chris Oberbrunner, thank you. So Travis is saying he's crying, you know, like, listen, folks, unbelievable. And I did not give up. When I could not find that guy and he was not returning my phone calls, and I said, listen, God, we need this guy. We need this guy at conference. We need him here. He's coming. I said, deliver that message. You saw about that much of the message about legacy. And that's all I can say. Okay. So Brian, yeah. And you're getting him when he's here on his career. And in about 5 years, he's going to be here. But that's the beauty of it. He's living it right now, and we're part of it. And so he's an intern right now, but he got picked up by Motiversity. So this is my point. Like, he goes to bed one night thinking nothing really big is happening. He's just being faithful with a few small things. He wakes up the next morning and he's all over everywhere, millions of people. That's what I'm saying, folks. Like, you need to get ready for your promotion. Okay. And you get ready for your promotion by being faithful right now. And you need to be connected to the tribe. In fact, this is why we're here right now. Dana's here. She's shaking her head. Amen. So listen, my friend, you're one of the first 2 chapters to register, but we have something called the chapter games. And, you know, I went and I saw Travis in Texas, you know, and I saw Faye at her chapter. And, you know, I went to Canada before Michelle was part of the tribe. Like, there's something powerful when the tribe gets connected. And listen, I'm just going to be real. Like, the chapters, that's what happens for the rest of the year. Like, conference is amazing, and conference is the family reunion. But tell us what is going on in chapters. Like, why do you love chapters?
Well, you know, I'm still even new to being a chapter leader, but what is really cool, it's kind of like stepping into a church, and you're like in a big church or in a big classroom. Then you break up into these small groups, and that becomes your like mini tribe. It becomes, you know, you're still part of the big group, but then you could get personal. And, you know, I was on a call, I'm also part of BAE, and Nikki talked to the group about finding your sweet spot and showing up filled up and giving value to where you're strong. And that's what's, I think is where I really would love to concentrate on our chapter this year. Just saying that was like, it started clicking for me, because we all come together and we live close together. We're building relationships. We're cheering each other on. We could lean on one another. I mean, I met somebody in our chapter who's helping with like editing, and another one is my accountability partner. Others need some encouragement. And yes. I met a new one yesterday that helped me learn more about nonprofit kind of stuff. And you don't get that when you're like in the big crowds, but you could get more intimate. And so I think the rest of the year where I'd love for our tribe to go is like, what's your sweet spot? And here's my sweet spot. And how can we become a stronger chapter so that we can build, even farther out to touch more people together, because we all have something.
That's so good.
Yeah, we all have that.
Chapters are so powerful. Well, you nailed it. I mean, when I see pictures of the chapters gathering, 4 people, 3 people, Australia, they're on the beach. I'm so jealous. But like, and then others, dozens. But the point is this, like, amazing things are happening. Mm-hmm. Collaborations, partnerships. People are saying, you're reaching this audience, I'm reaching this audience, we should chat, let's go on speaking tour together. Or I'm down, I'm low, I want to feel like giving up. And then amazing things happen. Let's show them the page. You ready for this? I don't even know if you know all this, what I'm about to share. I
probably don't. This is great.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Our team decided, what can we do to fuel chapters? Because chapters are the secret sauce. It keeps the tribe together. It keeps the glue together. Or it is the glue that keeps us all together. Mm-hmm. With COVID, a lot of people lost connection. I'm talking about the world in general. Chapters are the glue. But here's what we're going to do. Pretty exciting. And you let me know if at any time you can't see my screen, because I got to scroll. Okay. So it starts today. It goes to October 21st. This is where you and your tribe compete against the other tribes. Wait till you hear about this. All right. So you all get connected. You all gather together. And here's what you do. You earn points 2 ways. One is through affiliates. The other is through engagement points. So you're actually going to get rewarded when you meet. You're going to get rewarded when you submit a book for your Author Elite Awards. If you're not part of a chapter, by the way, this is all at karyoverbrunner.com/chaptergames or ignitingSouls.com/chaptergames, one of those two. This is how you enroll your chapter. This is how you enroll as an affiliate. This is how you join a chapter. How it works. The chapter with the most combined points, meaning affiliate sales and chapter engagement points. Here's what I'm going to do. Like, this is such a big blank check that I'm writing. I'm going to go there for 2 days. So,
wow.
So Dana, this means that if Australia wins, guess I'm buying my ticket and I'm going to Australia. Like, that's how risky this is. If the UK wins, I'm going to UK. But the point is this, like, you can see, like, here's the little bald dude with the girl's name in the back. Like, I loved this meal. I'll never forget it. It was at Tennessee. This was a restaurant where the waitresses were those that escaped human trafficking. Wow. It was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. The whole, we chatted about her book. This is, of course,
Missy.
Yeah, Missy with Don't Mess with This Mama, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got about being a cheapskate, right? The whole thing. Isaiah's here. I mean, it was fantastic. But you register here. You become an affiliate. So not only are you earning money, but you're also getting chapter engagement points. So check this out. Yes, affiliate links count, but when you get your conference ticket, why? Because we know you're going to be changed and we know it's the family reunion. When you do a highlight video on social media, which, by the way, Dana, they should be doing anyway because it promotes them and their book. You see what I'm saying? Like, every engagement thing here is us trying to teach you how to do good marketing for yourself, right?
So are you saying that for the chapters to highlight a video?
Yes.
Like the chapter leaders or people in the chapter, or how? What are you saying?
So when you post a video highlighting your Igniting Souls chapter, so you might literally say, like, hey, this is Dana and here's my chapter and we meet together. And why? Because goodness happens when you gather together.
Wow.
And, let's all hold up our books. And, like, you should be doing that anyway to promote yourself. Now you're getting credit for it. And now we're teaching you how to do it. Right.
Wow, that's great.
Other things, when you do, let me get there here a second. When you do A book launch.
Yeah.
You get 250 points. Why? Because we want you to do your book launch. When you do a social media post, this is not on our social media. Why? Because we don't want you to put it in the tribe where everyone else sees. This is you folks getting out there in the world. When you get a new chapter member, when you write a press release, which by the way are free and you should be doing anyway. But again, we're trying to reward you building your brand.
Wow.
This makes sense? When
Yeah.
you get out on media, you get 100 points. When you meet, you get 100 points. When you post your shirt on, social media, when you share your vote graphic. Why? For us? No, for people to vote for your book. So what we really did is we said, how can we help the tribe win by not only getting paid, not only me coming to the grand prize winning chapter. And here's the cool thing. Ready for this, Dana?
Yeah.
When I come, I'm going to pay for my trip, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm going to pay for the event for them to be there. We're going to do breakfast. We're going to do lunch. Who knows? We might do dinner on our own, but gather together. It's the full day. Then on day 2, I'm going to do a second day. So the first day is all about you, your business building. You got me with a whiteboard. So, hey, Kary, I'm struggling with this. Hey, Kary, I don't know how to launch this. Hey, Kary, I need a program for this. If I were to charge for that, that would be huge. But
Yeah.
I'm like doing that for the chapter, because if the chapter's committed to the tribe, I want to show that I'm committed to them.
Mm-hmm.
Day 2, get this. Day 2 is for your friends and family that you want to bring, that now is an additional income stream for you. So you're saying now, hey, my publisher's coming to town. He's going to give a free day because we won.
Wow.
And now then the entire day, I'm adding value to you and your friends. And at the end of the day, if the friends are like, psh, I'm totally signing up for this program. It's not going to be high-pitched sales or anything, but it's going to be serve, not sell. But if at the end of the day, your 5 friends are like, psh, I'm totally joining AAE, that's a $5,000 additional check to you personally. You see what I'm saying?
Wow. You hear that, everybody? If you're not in a group, you've got to get in one. And here's the deal. If you're sitting here going, gosh, I have so much I have to do, and I don't know how to do some of this. Some of your answers and some of the people that you need help with are in your own chapter.
That's right.
So join today.
That's right.
Wow.
So I know it's going to be big. It's a big commitment. It's I have to talk to my wife about it. But
hey, maybe she wants to go to Australia, or maybe she wants to come to Portland, Oregon. I'm just saying.
Maybe she does. But the point is that I feel like, you know what? The chapters need encouragement, and this is a gift that we can give them.
Awesome. Thank you.
So yeah, well, thank you for being a chapter leader. Thank you for being, and listen, if you're sitting here in a chapter and you're like, did my chapter leader register? To my knowledge, only 2 registered prior to the live stream. We leaked it out. And now there's, 40 or more that can register, but it's going to be a competition. We're going to be giving away small little encouraging prizes along the way, but the grand prize is the big 2-day thing. So we're going to announce the winner at conference on October 21st. Okay?
It's awesome. Thank you, Kary.
My friend. You take care. All right, folks. So just to wrap this full thing up, it was an absolute blast. It was 90 minutes instead of 60 minutes. I apologize, but not really, because it was goodness and we got to chat with a lot of amazing people too. So just to get to the end, I do want to show you a video, and it's the Ignite-a-thon. So let's see if this works. Watch this. This is the pivotal end of the live stream today, and you'll understand why, how we are celebrating you, your readers, your book launches. Brenda, text me if this audio and video works. Okay, here's a video.
Hey, my name is Mike Domini, and I'll be hosting the brand new event called the Ignite-a-thon. Now, here's what we're going to do. We, as Igniting Souls Publishing Agency, have set a goal to ignite 100 million souls by 2030. 100 million souls in the next 10 years. How are we going to do that? What's this going to look like? Here we go. So we are asking you, our Igniting Souls tribe, to count the number of souls you've ignited up to this point. All right. And now that can be number of books that you've sold or courses you've sold, number of clients you've coached, number of video views that you've had on social media, on YouTube, number of people listening to a speech you've given virtually or in person. Anybody who has been affected and heard your content on your platform, we would love to count toward this goal of Souls Ignited. So again, if you are in the Igniting Souls tribe, if you've at all been blessed by the content of Igniting Souls and have shared your message with people, we would love to count those souls that you've helped touched as part of reaching this goal of 100 million souls. So this week you're going to be seeing a form in Tribe Support's going to give a form that you can fill out with these numbers, get you to think about all these areas that you may have had an impact in people's lives. And fill out that form, and we're going to take all of the responses, we're going to add them up together in one amazing night called the Ignite-a-thon. And we're going to celebrate with stories. We're going to have some guests sharing some of their awesome inspirational stories. And we're going to have a great time. We're not selling anything. We are celebrating the amazing work that you've done in the tribe. All right, so we'll see you at the Ignite-a-thon June 3rd at 8:30 p.m. We'll see you then.
All right, folks, that was fantastic. I started my live stream. I don't even know how to do it on Instagram. I'm still learning. But anyway, we had an absolute blast today. And there you go. Now I ended it. So here's the point. Here's how we're going to wrap up everything for today. We're going to give our most engaged member. The person is Kary Clark. And if I'm pronouncing it wrong, forgive me, please. Seriously. In addition to that, 63 of you stayed on till the very end. So listen, use those bonuses. The bonuses about the free puppy account. Don't forget all the call to actions. And here's what most people are saying right now. Oh my gosh, you shared so much. How do I even remember any of this? Well, don't worry. We have thought ahead. And the good news is, folks, is that we have everything in a simple spot for you to share with your friends, to share with your chapter leader. If you go to igniting-souls.com, here's where all the information is. From now until July 14th. Why July 14th? It's a big day. It's the early bird ticket deadline. That's when the early bird ends. If there's still tickets available, whichever goes first, either July 14th or when tickets sell out. The point is this, folks, you're going to take action anyway. I know you. You're going to take action anyway. So the point is this, do it today. So if you look here, you click products and services, and guess what that is? That's our new future. That's every single call to action that we mentioned today. Things for coaches, entrepreneurs, speakers, Speaker Academy Elite, Business Academy Elite, Certified Coaching. You have all the authors done with you. Author Academy Elite done for you, Ethos Collective. Those Amazon specialty items here. The Author Elite Awards. Register before June 1, folks, because I'm telling you, June 1, it goes up to $100. But don't forget, you get an affiliate link for $50 per person who clicks on your link and applies. Our new course, Infinite Partnership System, free webinar, Igniting Souls Professional Network. Watch this video. It's fantastic. Mike Domini's wife, Kelsey, did it. She's great. One-day workshops, show up, build up, and ignite your business. Unbelievable. Conference. Here's some videos, the speaker that we mentioned, and then the chapter games, join a chapter, and the whole page about chapters, and then the Ignite-a-thon. Folks, that's it. We're at the 90-minute mark. I'm super honored to be with you today. It took 18 months to get here. Big shout out to our team, every single person on the team, and especially Brenda Dunnigan and her husband, Tim, who have been crushing it night and day to get all these things ready for you. Okay. Take care, everybody. Be a soul on fire, and we'll talk very soon.